All right. Set. Alright, hi, Kiro. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I do not want to link my studio side of YouTube. I don't think that would be the thing I want to link, particularly. How do I... Alright. Game overlay. Enable. Oh, I apparently cannot... Game overlay. Alright. Let's, Alright. 1 sec. I now have to get chat up on my phone. I probably want to use the YouTube app for this. No, I do not want to get into a family plan of YouTube thing. Alright. Me. Yes. Yes, pull up my... No, I do not want to hear myself talk. That's just weird. Hi, everyone. Okay, we have things. So here is the squad. We got Artsenhaus the Assault. He's been taking some hits. Dead Salmon, the sniper. Our history of violence sniper. Garsamore the Heavy with that rocking mustache. Kiro is our priest. She normally has that helmet on. Oniris the Berserker, and Herdalas the Assault. We just started, so what are you? Ooh, another Assault. Okay, we will take that. You are... Who is the next person to sign up? It was... Surprise me. Alright. Yes, it is very Aztec vibes. You know what, we're gonna revert... I don't normally do this, but we're gonna reverse engineer that New Jericho rifle. Because I like... Oh, we can now trade. This is the very start of the run. I've done like 2 missions. Oh, okay. This is the New Jericho starting mission. Alright. You know what, we're gonna give people... We're gonna start handing out med kits. I really should have been doing that before. Kiro can have 2 when she's not mind controlling people. Oh my god, that's hilarious. He has Breathe Deep. Takedown. Interesting. Alright. Kill all enemies. I don't know if this one's changed. Oh, it's probably changed because they've changed how... I'm blind to this mod, so I'm learning out on the fly, so don't expect me to know what's going on. If I'm looking down, it's because that's where my phone is with the chat. It's fun. This is definitely my favorite of the XCOM style games. Throw Dead Salmon into the safe spot. Kiro will run around the side. Because Kiro at the moment doesn't particularly do damage, because she's got a viral rifle, and they are inaccurate as all hell. However, when she does hit someone... Oh! Hi, hello. Iris, get out of there. Huh. Well, that escalated quickly. Yeah, it's a bio weapon. It when it does viral damage. Oh, hi. They are way more aggressive than they are in the base game. Okay. Oh, friend. Ow. Yes, okay. We'll have to send an Iris back to base after this. First, take him down. Alright, cool. Take his rifle. We need those. Dead salmon. Heal yourself, please. Arts and Haas. Heal yourself, please. Yeah, good thing you have a one-handed axe. No, he did shoot you in the... well, no, he did in fact shoot you in the face. It's don't worry, Oniros. You didn't need your face. See, in the base game, this would be all of them, because there's 3 of them in this mission. Ow, ow, ow. Get in the building, hairless. Yes, your disabled limb is, in fact, the head. Everyone get in the building, please. Yes. Alright. For 2 turns, increasing speed by 33. Okay. I can't mind control right now. Kira is our resident creepy person. Because I had the opportunity to start with the priest class, and you better believe I would take it. I took it. Hi. What's up? Ow. They really don't like Oniros. Ow. Okay. It's fine. Garshmore can take those. He's about to panic. Yeah, he's about to lose 12 willpower out of his 8. So he's no longer a problem. Dead Salmon, if you would please take out this dude's arm so he stops shooting at us. Thank you. And, like, stand aside so Garshmore can... Oh, Garshmore. I was going to say, so Garshmore can hopefully jump out, but he is in fact carrying a cannon, and thus not exactly the most mobile of weapons. That guy's dead. Can I mind control you? I think I can. Shoot your buddy. This is why I love priests. Alright. Oniros leveled up, which is good because he has... Do you recall the Legend of Fort Bacon? Oh god. They added in custom loading screen messages, and some of them are goofy from what I've seen. Priests are really powerful. They're probably, like, in my opinion, one of the most. Yeah, you definitely earned it. It's a good thing Oniris leveled up, because you're about to go into the rest for a while.
Return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of history. Fall, then rise again.
Hi, sister.
I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength.
This is Tobias West. I don't like Tobias West. Alright. Oniris, what did you get? Dash. Oh, okay, so Berserkers get Dash. Okay. And you have Breathe Mist, which is a hilarious ability that we're probably going to get a bunch of use out of. Alright, Oniris, we have to head back to the base. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay. What is this? A heavy. Ooh, alright. Think. Yes, we know he's exhausted. That. How much do I need? 350? Okay. Well, we'll come back to this. Oh, we can trade with, we can trade with Anu. Yes, Oniris needs to rest. We can get Induced Panic and Biochemist, yes. We're already doing... Hey, Yovan! Alright, so we got that. Surprise me with his shotgun. He got a shotgun. Let's give him that. I guess we can give Hercules back his gun, his Jericho gun. I did make a pistol for Oniris, so if you can have that. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna trade with Anu to get. We'll trade tech. Okay, that gets us up there. We can trade here, and then we can go get that heavy. And then we can start bouncing back again. It's straight. Oh, there's the behemoth. What does Breathe Mist do? It lets you absorb the mist to gain willpower, which is very useful because otherwise the mist just lingers there until you shoot it with explosives. All right, so Mount Egg has arrived. Hammerfall. Okay, they changed this. Release of the kinetic energy was roughly equivalent to limited nuclear exchange between India and Iran during World War III. Wow, just dropping deep lore right there. The impact event has been called Hammerfall. The asteroid hit deep inside a quarantine zone where the Pandora virus has aggressively mutated the surrounding ecology. However, traces of seismic activity have been detected in faraway coastal things, coinciding with rumors of Pandoran hordes emerging from the mist. Anu Havens joined a ritual to welcome the prophesized these trials and tribulations, their incomprehensible chants reverberating across the airwaves. Sinedrian, trapped in a complex web of its inner politics, fails to agree on a course of action, but one of their havens decides to send a mission to investigate the impact zone. New Jericho mobilizes its armed forces. Caught between the foolish and the mad, we must act, proclaims West. This is why we don't like Tobias West. He is the definition of a strong man. Alright, so this is... Let me tab out and check who was next after sign me up. That would be Yolvin. Yolvin, you get to be the new heavy. With a heavy machine gun. Alright, so what did you unlock? You unlocked that, so we're probably not using that. Up your speed. Yes, you go Burr. Alright. There's Mount Egg, or Hammerfall as it is in the mod. We're probably going to want to hit that site. Okay.
Randall Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project. His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he'd been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, too many of the files corrupted, but perhaps if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him and what the answers he had discovered.
All right. One thing I love about this, the Phoenix Point, is that it just squarely blames the CIA. The CIA is responsible for so much problems. There we go. That gives it a ton of food. Because the CIA just refuses to first assault recon module. That's Yeah, it's the Phoenix Project just straight up is sabotaged repeatedly by the CIA, and that leads to a ton of problems. I have to go back and do this. Beyond the human. Okay. Oh, they're already unfriendly with each other. We are primarily going to be going for Sanhedrin and Disciples. Nope. There's Subject 24. We don't like Subject 24. Phoenix Point proceeding. Should we agree? I mean, we could tell them, presumably get some opinion and materials.
This new Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about.
Yeah, we will do this. We immediately lose more opinion.
Sometimes I miss the days when such questions were just science fiction.
All right, we're just destined to not have New Jericho like us, which is I'm fine with, to be honest. I don't like New Jericho. They are totalitarian assholes. All right, let's go. Caught in the mist can be targeted by the Umbra. I don't know what the Umbra is. It sounds spooky. Alright, so this is a Sanhedrin haven. You may notice it looks the nicest out of all the ones we go to. They have, canonically, they have video games, which I find hilarious. Alright, there are some more. Time to be the heavy scout. Yes, Umbra is Latin for shade. Also, I will point out that they're so you meet Barnabas in the story, the Sanhedrin story. Barnabas is a member of the Sanhedrin Council. He is a fully sentient and actualized AI, not like ChatGPT, has actual intelligence. And one of the things he does is he is in charge of morale, and so he designs, in his off time, he creates and designs video games for people to play to distract from the apocalypse. We don't really need to worry about cover right now, because we are fighting early stage Pandorans who don't have guns, which is nice. That won't last, but you know, we'll enjoy it while we have it. There's our Sanhedrin friends. We want to get their laser guns. Okay, so there's a bunch that way. All right. so they are on the other side of this building from us. Okay. Oh, no, there's guys coming around. Okay. That's an Arthron. So if you've not played Phoenix Point, these are the two basic types of Pandorans that you meet in the early game. You got the Tritons, who are your sneaky, crawly like fish dudes. And then you got the Arthrons over here, who are your... Well, okay. Initially, Arthrons are just kind of like mooks. Okay? Like, they suck. They go down in like one volley, and they have a crab arm. However, eventually they become much more terrifying as they... damn it, dead salmon. They get shields, like chitin shields they will deploy. They will get grenade launcher arms. Okay. Yeah, these are the basic bitch ones. They don't even have a shield. Yes, the Tritons have bloodsucker arms over here, which is where they're not particularly enjoyable. Alright. He's gonna come around the corner, and we're gonna blast the ever-living shit out of him. I was hoping to jump jet like right next to him and then smack him, but that does not seem to be in the cards. So instead, Garsamore, you're gonna stand up here and then menacingly point your giant cannon down that way. We got Synedrian Assault in the building. We're gonna go grab him later. There's another assault right there. I love all the little animations in this game. Like if you fire with a like window in the way, your guy will first smash the window. Surprise me, surprise them. Excellent. Alright, so they're coming around. Oh, ow. Wow, that made it really fast up the thing. Alright. Oh, okay. Garsamore. Oh, okay, could have been much worse. 45 damage on two guys is much less of an annoyance than... Yeah, well, okay, never mind. With a med kick, 90 on one guy is like actually like 10 damage, but... We'll see. Alright, so who gets the honors? Well, surprise me is... Oh, that is Kiro. Kiro, do not shoot surprise me in the back. Surprise me. Please. Yes. Early Arthrons suck and die instantly. This is not a modism. Early Arthrons just suck ass. Alright, what's going on over here? Okay, our Synedrian friend, I think, is going to win that fight over there, because he's fighting an Arthron. Oh, wait, or did he lose an arm? No, he didn't. Okay, yeah, so the Synedrian guy's going to win that. Artson, Boss, get that guy online, or gal, I don't know which. Oh, actually, you know, kill steal, please. We would like the XP. How did Earth fall to these guys? There are millions of them. That's how. Also, each of those guys, those crabmen, is a former human. We think. It has been a while since I've played through the story of this game, so... yes, quantity is a quality all its own. That is one unfortunate Synedrian friend. Phoenician friends, do not worry about the spooky lady in the Aztec armor. She is here to help you. Just don't look at her funny or she will take your mind away. In a very literal sense. Alright, yeah, he is out of commission. He's got his arm disabled, so he can't actually anything. Alright, these Tritons have their regen torsos, which is always a pain in the ass. Where are you going? Oi! Come back! Stop running into cover, that's annoying.
Ready to fire.
I'd rather get the kills on my actual Phoenix Point guys. In this case, don't mind. For last couple guys on the mission, how dare they use basic tactics? I know, right? That's not supposed to come in the start. We're supposed to have to wait for them to develop that. In a bit, we're gonna get an intelligence report where it's like, they have guns now. Oh! Oh, is Overwatch only one thing now? Oh, I didn't notice that. That's very nice and convenient. Also, Dead Salmon has a trait that he can get eventually, a perk that he can get eventually that makes him shoot twice in Overwatch, which as a sniper is just hysterical. They totally revamped classes and everything in this mod, so we're gonna have to explore things. Like you may notice that Kiro doesn't have a mutated head, for instance, which normally comes standard as a priest. Yeah, this is a mod that was like the dev team highlighted it. All right, yes, come around the corner. Dead Salmon being our premier fish killer is amusing to me. Alright, Garsamore leveled up. Alright, cool. Yes. Alright. That's some nice Synedrian rep, which we like, because Synedrian tech is great. Yes, he did plenty of salmon in his day. Yes, we get +8 thing with yes, and then they start sharing with us tech. Okay, we have a nest.
Meeting probably seems strange to you.
I'm gonna tell her Azara that things can get better. All right, so we have a nest right there. Okay. All right, we'll throw that in the queue for now. Do we jump straight into the nest? Melee weapon proficiency, eh? Interesting. Assault rifle proficiency. Garsamore gets melee weapon. Ooh! Jetpack control. Interesting. Hunker down. Well, we're just gonna grab all of the abilities, to be honest. Kiro gets PDWs. That's next. That's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, this will be hilarious when we get it. Resurrect a single humanoid target as an Arthron or a Triton. Just turn them into a Pandoran thing under my control. Yeah, nests can be hard. We get quick aim. We get takedown. Herdalas is apparently a very close range assault, so we're going to want to get him a shotgun. Though he does get heavy weapon proficiency, which is funny. So we'll probably turn him into a Terminator, I guess. I don't know if builds are still... Oh, I think the Breathe Mist is an Anu thing. Okay, yeah, okay, now I get it. So, this thing right here is faction specific, because all the Anu guys get Breathe Mist, all the Phoenix guys get Die Hard, which is hysterical. See, and then if we go to Yulven, yeah, then Takedown is New Jericho. Got it. Okay. Cool, cool. Have a thing, whatchamacallit, Phoenix Project gun. Alright, thing we want to do, we need another Manticore up. In the olden days, you would, I will let this play.
The disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution. What was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
Alright, so, what are we researching next? We have Synedrian. I don't really need the Synedrian thing. I want the Arthron tech first. Because that gives us shotguns. Not a barnacle. Clinging to the ruins of an old library, our operatives have discovered a half-mad creature that resembles a barnacle with a human face. The creature, apparently the former head librarian, is still human enough to give them directions to its hidden treasure. They're rambling and confusing, but somehow quite interesting. Do we follow the creature's directions? Do we say, better not, this could be a trap? Do we shoot it, or do we call in the disciples? Yes, it's very disturbing, but, you know, welcome to Phoenix Point. Phoenix Point is way bigger on the horror than XCOM ever was. We got a vote for the disciples. 2 votes for the disciples. Give another few seconds. Alright. Jericho. River Run past Eve and Adams from the swerve of the thing. Begins the prophecy to which became the sacred book of the Barnacle, one of the mysterious texts circulated amongst the disciples' body. Love it. Jeez, they really don't like us. Alright, we're gonna have to... Alright, we're... Yep, they have guns now. Oh, there's that guy. And then this guy, he has a gun now. What does he have? He has an Arthron gun. Organic machine gun. Alright. Marketplace. Huh, so these are... Okay. Oh, wow, they really dropped the price. I guess they're not as powerful. The Junker. We got a Chaos Sniper Rifle. Do they not jam anymore, then? Yeah, because they have ammo now. Interesting. We could buy laser weapons. We had the tech. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind. Hostile forces. Food and mats. Cool. Alright, think. Yeah, let's go hit this nest. Delirium area. Okay, that doesn't sound great. Be aware of the Pandoran defense systems. Yep, okay. Continuous attack. Alright. Surprise me. Yeah, you are... Yes, we have to not use your shotgun. We'll keep with the tier. Carry some extra ammo, please. You got extra ammo. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Do I have SP to spend? I do. Kiro needs all of the willpower in the world. Alright, let's go. Smart adversaries will realize fast that they are attacking a decoy. Oh, joy. Delirium. Oh dear, what does this do? Alright, there is our first hatching sentinel. Okay, there's usually 2 in this tier 1 base.
Attack successful.
You're out of the way. Alright, that's it down. Okay. So, how these missions work. It doesn't matter how many Pandorans are on the field. You just gotta kill the Sentinels. Because once the Sentinels are down, that ends their ability to operate out of this thing, this area. Yes, Kiro secured the kill. Cool. Alright. He went in deep for Arts and Haas. Okay, that's fine. Return fire and heal yourself. Alright, now we have to find the second... Oh, hey, we have missed. That's... Alright, now we have to... Hairless, clear that egg out, please. Thank you. Oh wait, you can kill and run. Alright, cool. Alright, so it could be back there, it could also be back here. So we're gonna, yeah, this is, I don't know if that opens up. We'll sweep this way.
Moving to position. I got this covered. On my way.
Here, let's go help them. Okay. Alright. Okay, that opens up. Eat that mist. Breathe. Breathe deeply, Kiro. That is such a useful utility skill, it's hilarious. Alright, so I'm betting the other sentinel is down here, maybe? Maybe, it might be down there. We have to clear this mist to find it. We stand in the cleared spots of the mist. That is probably an egg. There's not mist on that tile, right? If you start in a turn in the mist, you lose willpower, which is just kind of annoying.
Let's do this.
Okay, it's not back there. So it could be around this way. Okay, that's a clear path, so it's got to be back in that corner, I think. Unless it's right there, which, if it is, I'm going to be sad. But I guess Hera can go check that. Yep, that hatches. Ah, shit. Fine, Fragger. Alright. Arts and Haas, smack it off of him, please. Thank you. That's another egg. Alright. We've cleared that path. Or some more run. Yep, they are face huggers, basically. They are... When you're alone, they're terrifying. When you have two, but you shouldn't be moving. I say, shouldn't be moving alone when I have hair loss doing exactly that. Shit. Run back, please. Oh, there's also an R. Okay, no, that's just the exit. Okay. So it's got to be back this way. Back here. Something. We'll find out. We'll find the hatching sentinel. They're big. We will find it. Oh, wait. Go check. Maybe? I guess it could be back here. Dang it. I hate these caves. A bunch. There's a poison worm. You should be far enough away to be safe. Yeah, sometimes you can get really lucky, and I will admit to, when I'm playing casually, I will occasionally save scum to get these. You can get ones where you can get runs where both the both the sentinels are like starting view, like you can see them from the start. Those are just hilariously easy. I think it's back here. Is my hope.
Ready for action. Yes.
Don't worry. I don't think anyone here does. I just play it casually. I had this hankering, and I started watching Perun's old runs because I needed a break from Clair Obscur. I love that game, but tis a doozy. Yes, this is Terror from the Void. It is a officially supported mod. Like the not Sandfall. Oh shit. You're just gonna have to run. Okay. Whew. Hare, you are alive and you are also out. Yes, Clair Obscur is like impeccably well written and terrifying. Alright. Is it back there? Okay. No. It's gotta be back here. Alright. Unless it's like just right past the other one, which if it is, I'm going to be very sad. You are an assault. You are in fact our new Jericho assault. We found you having a conversation about trying to join either Sinedrin or Anu to escape New Jericho being terrible, and we had the option to just recruit you, and so we recruited you. Alright, you know what? Kira, run back, mind control that Arthron, and see if the hatching sentinel is back there. So Sinedrin are like this hierarchical collective. So like there are a ton of different let's see. there are a ton of different, mostly independent groups. Okay. It is in fact not back here. We're good. So it's got to be back here. Unless I'm totally misreading how this map works. So, like, yeah, it's back here. That's where it is. That's what that tile usually means. So, like, Synedrian as a full mix of just, like, intellectuals, they have academic, like, they're an intellectual intellectual communes. There are anarcho syndicates. They are Marxist Leninists. They're all sorts, basically. Anyone who wants can join Synedrian. And the principle is they don't have a strict hierarchy or anything, and they're trying to build a better future using the apocalypse like as the catalyst. Here, you duck out. Because you're by yourself and caught between two Arthrons. Which, Arthrons aren't the scariest, but, you know, still would rather not. Alright. Garsamore, unload. So it's gonna start preparing. It's fine. Shoot the head, not the body, you dumbass. Alright, there we go. So, like, Synedrian is actually unique among the factions in that it has two different endings, because there are two different groups within Synedrian that you can side with. The Polytechnics and the Terraformers. I prefer the Polytechnics just because they are more based in science, truthfully. Alright. The first initiation. A mysterious building known as the Apostle to the Once-Born, servant of the altar, has passed by our bases, leaving the following message. What is the nature of a human being? Can we change? Is the fault in our souls, where it may never be reached, or is it in those broken bodies of ours? Perhaps the Phoenix Project can be a vessel of change. It is not up to this humble apostle to make such a decision, but I wish you well. May your actions please the keeper of the threshold, etc., etc.
You seem to be genuinely on our side, and everyone here at Synedrian really appreciates that. Please understand that we are cautious with organizations such as the Phoenix Project, not because we're trying to be obstinate, but because we've had some pretty terrible experiences that we prefer not to repeat. At this moment,
yes, so we're gonna go, we're gonna side with, we're gonna do this.
Zara will be pleased.
Ooh,
to
that's
hear
annoying.
that.
Okay.
She is one of the most passionate advocates of
Yeah, so the Pandora virus is the virus that we're dealing with. There's the Mind Fragger. Yes, we want the Mind Fragger, because that gives us grenades. And grenade launchers. And grenade launchers are really dang useful. Okay, so. The Synedrian aren't, like, at civil war with each other. They're just stuck because they have to, like, rationalize and debate things. Like they function off of, you know, democracy. Alright, so we have that going. Alright, let's take a moment, spot where our other Phoenix bases are, because there are two with Manticores. One is in Persia at Phoenix Avionics. That's good. That's nearby. Please don't tell me it's in Antarctica. Nope. Okay. Is it in Australia? No, it's in Vietnam. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna want to make our way generally over there. We also need to make our way into the Americas. Yes, they are the leftists, you know. Yes, exactly. That is their issue. Is they are in fact just normal leftists. New recruits are available. Well, we got a privileged assault, a damaged amygdala heavy. We don't have living quarters. Can I activate this? Yes, I can. It will take all of my mats. Does it have a living quarters in it? Yes, it does. Okay, and it is fully functional. It seems. Base info. Oh, we need to repair that before we can use it, though. Okay. Unknown soldiers, Fort Andraste. The New Jericho haven of Fort Andraste. Our operatives are treated cautiously. Commander Sigmund Schmidt mentions previous dealings with the Phoenix Project. Upon further inquiry, he reveals that 2 Phoenix Project scientists were detained here due to being infected. Fortunately, both are deceased. Apparently, these scientists, who never made contact, managed to make contact with Phoenix Point, and have been completely unaware that the Phoenix Project even still existed, were conducting research in the area. We will go up the chain of command. The problem is swiftly resolved, and of course the Phoenix Project delivers access to the work of its own scientists, even if it wasn't officially activated. Trust, after all, is the basis of friendship, and the Phoenix Project is a friend. Alright. Cool. We need, like, a scavenging mission. Alright. Early mutations of this creature type are associated with the first mission incursion of 2029. The vast populations that were compelled to walk zombie-like into the sea under the influence of the mist have been merged somehow with sea creature DNA to create these Frankenstein monsters. Now we are seeing increased numbers of Arthrons on land. The hypothesis is that land-based gestation structures are breeding Arthrons under the cover of new mist outbreak. The latest Arthron mutations have little humanity left in them, and they are considerably more dangerous to civilian populations. The longer-term danger is that we can expect their evolution to continue at rapid pace. Genetic origins, 15% human, 25% arthropod, 60% unknown. Good, they didn't screw up the math there. That would have been very awkward. Shotgun technology. Very useful. We will get that. Gosh dang it. Alright, we're being ambushed. Yeah. Cool. Alright. What do you got? Not ours. Yeah, okay, cool. You got your thing. Cool. Who knows? Maybe the 5th graders have been and their math skill have infected me. Half man, half bear, half pig. Exactly. That maths. We are getting ambushed, which... Okay, but there are research packs here. Oh, okay. I don't like that start. I don't like this at all. Why are there so many mind fraggers? Alright. We gotta take a moment here. All right, we got 6 resource packs on the field. Where are they? 1 crate, 2 crate, 3 crate. 3 crates? Okay, that's not that problem. Alright, so we have the last 3 turns, and then we're gonna try and collect all the crates. So there's 1 over there. That's odd man out. So we can move this, we can sweep up this direction and then try and come down that way, I guess. We started in the building, which not
Let's go.
the most ideal. Just, thank you. Alright, that's 1 Mindfragger now. Now the question is, if I mind control a Mindfragger, can I then use the Mindfragger to mind control another Pandoran? These are the questions that priesthood makes you ask. Alright, okay, so he's in that building. Nyros, you are going to go... no, you're probably not going to get that crate, actually. It's probably Dead Salmon's crate, I think. Yes, when they said, I'll open your mind, that is what they meant. Exactly. Alright, so you surprise me. Okay. There's no... I didn't miss a crate back here, did I? No. Okay. So there's an Arthron in there. What kind of Arthron are you? Just a pincer. Cool. So we got another Mindfragger, third Mindfragger, and then you have the Spitterhead and a pincer. Okay. So, thankfully, the Pandorans not that scary. Mindfraggers are spooky, like they're a spooky concept, right? But the trick about them is they need 2 turns to do any actual damage. Because when they take over the mind of one of your operatives, the operative will not move that turn. So you have 1 turn to free them before they do any shenanigans. And yes, the modular enemy design is super cool. I love this game. Like, from a conceptual standard, it's, as I said before, I think it's the best of the XCOM style games. Oh, hi. Okay. Wow, he finally spotted us. Okay, good, he didn't have... Can Garsmore do it? Yes, Garsmore got it. Alright, we got rid of it with the cannon. Nice. Convenient. Cannon Overwatch, usually not the most... cool. That's a nice pincer you got. I got an axe of my own. Let me ask you a question. Well, seems the answer was death. Alright. We'll have Arts and Haas get that. Yes, melee weapons, ton of damage. Very useful. Situational, but very useful. Do not sleep on berserks in this game. Ooh boy, okay, there's a lot of stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We do not have enough space for all of the things. It can no longer mine frag. Without the head, it can't mine frag, because the head is what it shoots. And now it's just permanently panicked until it bleeds to death. So there's that. Dead salmon. I want you to start moving up this way. Surprise me. I want you to start moving up that way. And we'll head for... And it's gonna go hide in a corner, because it literally cannot do anything. Alright, let's see, what loot do we got? We got materials, that's nice. We got that. We got that. Jericho gun, a pistol. We don't have an Udar, we do have a Yat, even if I don't want to ever use it, so we'll just grab that ammo and then we'll bail. Okay. Well, its head's not gone, its head is crippled. Also, because when Aris one-shot the monster, the Arthron, he is back to being stealthed. Okay. Oh, this is annoyingly framed. Alright. You go there. Because you have a shotgun. And at this point, anything that spawns right there can be killed with a shotgun blast. With a single shotgun blast, so you're safe. Especially an Iconoclast, which is the better shotgun. Let's see. Alright. We will... okay. We got to sweep down for that one. And I'm guessing our evac is going to be over here. Is my best guess. Oh, Book Thief signed up? Alright, he's on the list. Alright, cool. Alright. Dead salmon. Our move is you take command of the center of the street. Alright, we're gonna see where our Eve extracted. I want it to be over there. Oh, it's right there. That's actually even better. Okay, never mind. That is far better. Cool. Surprise me. Get the loots. I still have a couple of guys before I reach y'all. What is this? Tormentor ammo. Okay, and Deceptor ammo. Okay, we can give Yolvin back his machine gun. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, Phoenix Point is not like XCOM. You are starving for recruits. Like it is expensive to get guys up and running. Like we actually have a lot of dudes for this, for like how early in the game we are. We have a significant number of troops available. Alright, so we got a trait. I think he's just a normal strangler. Yes, cool. Alright, so surprise me, get in and duck out with the loots. How do I... what? Oh, Lord. Do I have to get up and then drop down? That's annoying. Alright. I could also try and blast my way in through the wall. Alright, so he is, I think, dead. No, he is just barely alive. Carol, can you rectify that, please? Alright, he is now dead. Cool. We got guys. We got enemies. In this case, Oniris, you're on loot retrieval.
Let's show what we can do. Pushing on.
What was the thing? Yeah, yeah, XCOM 2 is I enjoyed it when it came out. And I actually really enjoyed War of the Chosen. The changes War of the Chosen made. What's in here? Whoa boy, lots and lots of loots. Alright. We'll be grabbing all of that. I don't actually have to go to cover right now. It's just sort of a thing you generally want to get in the habit of doing. So he'll drop dead. He will run forward. Hopefully get shot in the face. He did, but it was through cover. Oh, hi. Hello. You picked a strange person to run into melee with, Arthron. It's a bold strategy, I'll give you that, but I don't think it's gonna pay off. Alright, we'll grab the sniper rifle ammo. And then, how are we getting... Oh, God, we have to get... Okay. Oniris is, Okay. That's evil, right here. Right here, this right here is very evil. This building has two entrances and exits, right? One here, one here. But the way it's spawned, this entrance can't be used to get out, because this thing right here, you have to, if you come out this door, you have to run the length of the building back and then back around. So we're having to exit out this door again, this door that the Arthron came through. However, there are thankfully windows, so Dead Salmon can provide supporting fire. I like the vibes of XCOM 2 more than Enemy Unknown, personally. The vibes of like being an actual resistance force were pretty great. Alright, where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, it's panicked. Oh, okay, that makes our job easier. Sprint, Oniris. Run as fast as your augmented limbs can carry you. We'll fix that later, don't worry. Alright, Kira, you out. Dead Salmon. You out. Enter. Yeah, I agree. There were some that were fun, like really cool conceptual ones, like the ones where you had to like kidnap VIPs and stuff off of a train. Like that one was super cool. Oh, what the hell? I just realized the extraction zone extends to the inside of the building. We could have just ran an arrows into the corner. And we're out. Oh well. Yes, you can get you can get cybernetic limbs. You can also get mutated limbs. Yes, extracting through the wall. I mean, the round limit did definitely put a pressure on, but I don't think it we're getting like a terrible exchange rate because they hate us. Yeah. XCOM 2 was fun. Mindfragger autopsy. Mindfraggers are a bioweapon designed to control and possibly abduct human subjects. The creature's head detaches from its body during an attack, becoming permanently linked to its host. Fortunately, killing the detached creature will remove it safely, restoring the victim to its normal mind. Or genetic origins, 22% arthropod, 3% human, 75% unknown. Function, mind control. The precise mechanism of control is unknown. Reproduction, eggs. Ability, fairy habits. Weakness, easy to kill. Yeah, so the... Alright. We want grenades and shotguns, please. Like, as fast as you can give them to us. Can I get this back to Phoenix Base? Yes, I can. Excellent. Then we can start working with 2 squads. Preferably if I can find some recruits. Alright, recruits. What do we got? An assault and a heavy. You know what? You're both hired. Okay. What were the names? We had MC. We had Fulton and MC. We're next. And TR Turk. Alright. Fulton is a privileged assault. Living that life of privilege in the apocalypse, I see. Turk is a heavy. Alright, we will give him... Oh, that one. There we go. We'll give him the candy cane gun. What's he get? He gets assault rifle, troublemaker, and battle hardened. Okay. And Fulton gets sniper rifle, aimed burst, battle hardened. Okay. Cool. All right. So now we have Phoenix Point. On to Manticore 2. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. I see. We have to, gotcha. Okay, we have to put that, the first assault recon module. We have to put that on. We have to research that so that it can do. Okay, that we can have 4 guys on the team. Gotcha. Okay. Which means you. Ooh. Is that another heavy? It is. Okay. Another heavy there. That's a lot of heavies. I don't know if I want that many heavies, truth be told. But you guys join on. Actually, you guys move there, and we will move to assist. We probably won't. We don't need. How long ago? It was like. We were in 2047, and it happened in the 2020s, I believe. So we're about 20 years out of the apocalypse. Ooh, oh, okay. They have a sharpshooter down here, a sniper. That is big. You go recruit that sniper. We don't need the full 8-man for this. Okay. Yeah, my favorite of the new XCOM series was Chimera Squad. To be honest, I loved Chimera Squad a lot. It was very characterful, and like it had it wasn't the most complex game, but it had a very engaging story that it was setting up. Oh, alright, that guy's disabled. We shot off his gun. And stuff. And I loved the cast in Chimera Squad. The Chimera Squad cast was amazing. Alright, Oniris, you go get Symes' journal, please. Yeah, I'm still hoping we get another XCOM, because like they teased a Terror from the Deep remake basically in the new setting. Like that's the end of War of the Chosen is actually a Terror from the Deep tease, and then Chimera Squad teases that Exalt is a thing in the new timeline too. All right, with Kiro's Overwatch, we want to keep it short. Oh yeah, it was super cool. I loved it. I loved the world building and stuff of Chimera Squad. The like interplay of all the different like alien species that were now free of the ethereals and like learning to live on their own without them and stuff. It was so good. Yes. Yeah. So Exalt was the human. They weren't really human alien worshippers per se. They were a human conspiracy. They were the Illuminati, basically. They were exploiting it, and they were exploiting the situation for their own benefit. And like in Chimera Squad, they're like the ultimate they're the guy setting up the whole kerfuffle. Okay. Just you take him down. Thank you. Dang it. I was hoping he could take out the head. When we get grenade launchers, Garsamore gets a huge power boost. Surprised me run over there. I love grenade launchers in this game. They're so good. The ability to destructively remodel a map is great. Oh, hi. Hello, friend. Cool. There's a mine fragger. Alright. That's a leg. Out. Garsamore, if you please. Just, yeah, do that. Alright, dead salmon. Open that door and tell me what's inside. That is a mine fragger. Shoot that thing in the face, please. Thank you. We appreciate Dead Salmon's commitment to... In the Phoenix Project, we greatly appreciate Dead Salmon's commitment to violence. It's what we like to see in our operatives. Alright, Kiro's taking that out. That thing's dead. Alright. Anaris, if you'd please. Whoa. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yes, the breach mechanic in Chimera Squad was just, oh, it was so good. I love that. That was so good, and like it made using your full team so great. Like using I'm blanking on her name, the Viper, to like slip into the system through the vents to get a flank or Zephyr to do the charge to just disable enemy fire before they could respond. Oh, it was so good.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to war. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus, and if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
One thing I appreciate about the story in Phoenix Point is it builds off of the fact that there is so much information around the world that, like, you're not doing this stuff in the apocalypse. You're digging up what people have already figured out. 3 key sites, yes. Rise by Sin, followed by the thing. Prisoner Vice is the only mission of them, normally. Symes for redemption. He sought to redeem the Phoenix Project, his family name, and himself. A tragic figure writ large. But his story is not our story. We don't have to follow him in his trail of breadcrumbs. Normally we do. Alright. Yes, so that's that. That will give us... Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we could give Garsh more melee weapon proficiency if we wanted. How are we doing on clips for the thing? Oh, we haven't actually used up any clips for Kiro. That's nice. Quarterback, eh. Oneiros, close quarters evade. I mean, gun kata. Hilarious. Gunslinger. Interesting. We want to get... Do we have... Can we get the... Smager and laser guns? No, not yet. Alright, so let us then go up here. Get this online, this quest done. You. Recruit that guy right the hell now. Alright. Who was next? Was I, that was an, MC. Then... It was, yes, it was Sestrar. Okay. Sestrar with Hunter. Ooh, that's nice. Alright. No offense, Sestrar, but let's see. You get you get clothes, but I'm taking away your fancy New Jericho gun. Do we have clips for it? We have one clip. I'll hang on to it. We may have to reverse engineer, or start reverse engineering. New Jericho gear. Yes, Gun Fu, you're becoming Gun. Yes, rise by sin, fall by virtue fall. Yep. Ugh. All right. We have, like, I've never had my relations with New Jericho tank this much. They really adjusted it so you can't be super friendly. Alright, so usually in this mission, we got a Nyros down here. Nyros, run forward and find people for us, please. You got anyone? See anyone? Nope. Okay. Where is Garsamore? Garsamore, if you please. So this mission, for those of you who missed the message earlier, was this is a testing ground for the mist repellers that Sinedrin is developing. You might be going, holy shit, that's a really important tech. Yes, it is. But it also causes the Pandorans to attack the haven that it's in frequently. So we're here to clear them out so that the testing can resume. Yeah, you are a sharpshooter. We do not have access to technicians yet, unfortunately. Well, we could have started with one, but I chose to start with a priest instead because I think priests are the coolest. Elite class. All right, so there's that guy. There's another Arthron gunner. Okay. A Triton Strangler. Okay. Nothing too scary yet. There's another Triton. And and a basic ass Arthron brute. Okay. Cool. Do we see what this is? No, we do not. Okay. So we got 6 hostiles that we know of. Alright, so we got one guy over here. 5 guys over here. Alas, they're not the kind that gives us fries. If you are don't know if the Five Guys restaurant is in Europe. If not, sorry, that's a very American joke. Nope. Damn. Alright, Arts and Haas, you go over here. Yeah, let's get that guy.
Let's show what we can do.
Veneris. Go, remind him that Pandorans aren't the only ones with melee. Alright, cool. That's that guy down with. If you can get a Berserker into melee with a Pandoran, the Pandoran is probably dead. Yes, it is cool. Yeah. So how it works is each. I'll explain this when we get to the thing because I can explain it with the Haven info tab easier. All right. So we have. Okay, there's another Triton in the back. Okay. Yeah, they were surprised, but really supportive of this concept. Yes. Alright. Oh, hi. Yes, they can do that. I forgot. Big difference between Tritons and Arthrons. Arthrons can't do that. They cannot climb. They have to find stairs. Tritons, on the other hand, can just leap up to the top. Alright. Onaris, gonna need some backup, probably. Or he'll have to retreat. One or the other. We'll figure out. Okay. He's opening fire. Ow, he got one hit. It's fine. Alright. Hit Salmon with the kill. What we like to see.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Can I get a line of... No, I can't. That's unfortunate. Alright, so he is dead. Yes, I can get on that Triton now. Alright. It's 30, yeah, he is dead as well. Alright, cool. We only got the one in the building left.
Heading out.
They both drop. Nope. I was going for Kira. Okay. I was hoping he'd go for Garsmore, because Garsmore... Ah! Ow. Alright, Kira's gonna have to rest up after this.
Let's do this.
Yes. Alright. Unmodified, it says. Huh. I'm pretty sure your says is your stamina's dropping.
glad you decided to help us. But I hope both the Phoenix Project and the Polyphonic Tendency can at least recognize that these attacks on the mist repellers aren't a coincidence. Somehow, the Pandora?
This is Nikolai. He's a Marxist-Leninist. He leads the terraformers.
Very well.
They're now supportive. Alright, cool. We don't have to search for them anymore. What is this? Up to a third of their willpower. Okay. Only hostile. Oh, joy. They're just straight up hostile. Okay. Yes. So Kiro is temporarily out of action. Alright, we will take out... we'll take Sestrar. Get our other sniper up, because snipers are really important in the early game. Yes, let us go explore Norway. I am still building that Manticore. I don't remotely have the guys to... Marketplace has stock. Yeah, let's go check it out. What do we got? Obliterator, Chaos Assault Rifle, Chaos Heavy Ammo Cannon. We could get a Junker. I've never used this thing. Because it got the Vishnu gun. Grenade launcher turret. Huh. It would be all of our things. This thing is poison. Devastator has shock. Obliterator has shred. I will go out on a limb because I've not used it. What is this? Deployment bay. Oh, okay. That's an upgrade to our Scarab, to a Scarab. Okay. That might make Scarabs more useful. Let us... Ooh, we have a ton of new Jericho stuff, but not a ton of Anu, which is a bit annoying considering New Jericho hates us. You guys go check out over there, I guess, and say hello. It's New Jericho. Yes, cool. Manufacturing, give me, okay, we need... Also, we will take Dead Salmon. We will give him our fancy new gun. Let's give him a 16 so that he moves faster. And another thing. Search the neighborhood. Tech and materials. Does that get me up to... No. I need 600. I am just shy. What is this? What's this? Mission frozen. The people of Dorothy Adams seem positively inclined towards us, but one individual insists that there's a philosophical question that must be debated before any diplomatic relations can proceed. Was the Phoenix Project an arm of the pre-war bourgeoisie? So this is pro-Anu. This is pro New Jericho. This, I believe, is pro-Sanhedrin. I think we'll go with that, yeah. Cool. This is a big one. Also infiltrators. So also for the record, the apocalypse was not actually the Pandora virus. As we scan around the map, you may notice Bangladesh is gone. So is a good chunk of China. So is Florida and Louisiana. And a good chunk of Venezuela. And, you know, just Uruguay. Uruguay is no more, just because. There was World War III. That was the apocalypse. Alright, so as I was explaining, havens have a number of structures that they can have, right? And the buildings that they build in them can produce things. So like if they have energy here, this powers other things. If they build a training center, it gives them access to their basic level troops. And this is what actually, determines what you can recruit from a thing. So in a training center in Anu, in an Anu thing, it can either give you an assault or a berserker, right? Because those are the basic level troops that Anu has. If we look over here at New Jericho, they have a training center, and it gives assault, heavies, and snipers, right? I don't think we have a Sanhedrian one with the thing, but theirs gives assaults and snipers. Like, cool. This is not a mission, as I recall.
In 2022, a group of researchers investigating an anthrax outbreak caused by melting permafrost in northern Siberia went missing. The Phoenix Project tried to find out what happened to them, but our resources were stretched too thin, and our allies in the Russian government were losing influence, so we let it go. All these years later, looking at these samples, I wonder, is this where it started? Is this the first outbreak? If we had done more, could we have stopped it? The genetic material I have recovered might hold the answers, but I'm not sure I want to know.
Alright. So we have that sample down. Okay. I don't want to cancel the thing. Okay, we can trade for it. Not the best ratio, but we needs must. There we go. Needs must while the devil drives, etc., etc. Yes, Denmark is also gone. So is, like, York. Also, York is just gone. Yes, the you may notice that the polar ice cap is gone. Our operatives sit down near an abandoned industrial complex. As the Manticore 1 lands, a man comes out of the building and starts waving at our operatives. He introduces himself as Dr. Peter Keene. He looks half-starved and feverish, staring at anyone who comes near with wide eyes. I need you to take it. Take all of it. I need to shed the bonds of the past, the mortal concerns of machines. Take everything. Sure. Okay, that happened. Hope this isn't an ambush. Alright. They now have these annoying bastards. So it's got the pain chameleon thing. As long as the torso's up, every time you shoot it, it goes invisible. And runs away. Then we got these guys, who are just guys with rifles. Okay. Okay. Landing. Oh. Okay. We gained a ton of thing at the cost of Anu. Ooh, that was a significant drop. Ow. let's go here. Let's go. A luxurious apocalypse. It's a luxury shelter, an underground facility so extravagant it beggars belief. It has multiple swimming pools, a gym, a sauna, a cinema, even a dedicated VR room. Huh. Do we try to give it to New Jericho to make them like us? This is obviously the pro on it thing. Or we can take it, the lighter stuff. Donate it to Sinedrian. Let's do this. Entertainment is rare in this dark and miserable world, so but nothing could be more necessary. Faced with rental. Okay. We need to be scanning stuff closer to Phoenix Point, I think. So let's move back over here. It's worth it. Retrieve the tech. Okay. Yes. We want that tech. Oh, we took it for our own. All right, cool. We now have sentient AIs, which doubles our, which gives us like plus. It gives us plus 50%. Research speed. We want, yeah, we want lasers, to be honest. Recover vehicle? Oh, hell yes. Oh, Lord. He's got an assault rifle. Sorry, Fulton, you get the shitty one. We can also give Onaris a hammer, just, you know, in case the axe wasn't enough. I like that they changed the dash from Assault to Berserker. It gives the Berserker more of an identity. Alright, let's find out what vehicle we got. Is it an Armadillo, an Aspia, or a Scarab? A Scarab would probably be the most useful right now, I think. Aspia... Aspia is a support vehicle, so it's like... gets better the stronger your guys are. The Armadillo... I'm unsure. Alright, so where is our vehicle? It's over here, I think. Alright, let's advance. We are fighting raiders. Take this, guys. Go some more. What? I see nothing. Interesting. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Mech goats. Their leader is Crowbar, with the tactics starting volley. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Sestrar. Shoot the dude. There we go. Excellent. Excellent first showing, Sestrar. It's what we like. It's the sort of thing we like to see in our new recruits. All right, so we got another dude over there. What do you got? You got a Yat. You got Odin armor, the good old tactical bandana, and jeans. Excellent.
Moving fast.
All right. Where are you coming for? Where are you headed at? Okay. Shooting on arrows, that's fine. Whoa! Okay. He's got two. Oh, right, because, yes, crowbars are live. We gotta kill crowbar. He gives them a free. There he is. Oh, he's a heavy. Okay. Ember here is bleeding out, but we'll take a turn or so.
I'm ready.
Can Dead Salmon can't get a bead, I don't think. No. Ancestrar. No. Okay. Alright. See you here. See you tomorrow, in fact. That was unfortunate. Garsamore? Alright, I can get there in one dash.
Right there.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep streaming because I do have to run the campaign in the morning.
Moving.
So, we'll see. We'll play until I get tired, as is kind of our usual gig with these streams. Yeah, take this guy out. Thank you. Alright, those are all just solid walls, eh? Alright, Arts and Haas has full AP on that. You lay down some fire. Nyros. Huh, you are in the open, sir. That was not my best planning. So, we're just gonna... Oh, you don't have... Oh, Sestrar cannot overwatch as easily as, Dead Salmon can. Yeah, we shot him in the head. Aim for the arm, please. Yes! That's what we like to see. Alright, he can't use his gun. But did he just want... He failed. Alright. We took him out on the arm. We took out his arm. Ah, here it is. What is this? It's a junker. Interesting. Never had this before. The Vishnu gun. Alright. Show us how your new rifle works. Dang. Alright, so that's 40 damage on next turn. Yeah, so he's basically dead. And Iris, if you could go secure that kill for us.
Ready to engage.
Alright, now he's dead. You. Gun, jetpack up here. Because that's free. Hang tight. Alright, so our evac is in this corner. Okay. So So we just need to get one guy into the junker and then run the junker down. I think it can fit through here, maybe? No, it's not wide enough. So it's going to have to come around through here. So we're going to have to keep this area vaguely clear. But we only need a few of our guys to do that, and they can like load into the junker as it rolls past. So we're going to start moving. We're gonna take sniper positions with our snipers. No, in the windowsill. No, but you are not a sniper, Artsmoss. You may actually have the skill to be a sniper, but you are not one yet. Okay. Yep, he's dropped dead. Alright, cool. There isn't really much higher ground to get onto. Oh, I guess there's this area right here. Got this going. Just set up a kill box for now. I don't think there are any currently on the field. Yoink. Can you get in it? You cannot. Does this thing not have capacity to carry guys? Well, we'll find out. Off we go. Oh god. It's so janky. Alright, everyone. Start making for the exits. It looks like trash. It's literally made out of junk, so yes. But it has 2 machine guns, so you know, can't complain. Also, once the whatchamacallit, the pods are up, we're gonna start resetting. Like we're gonna reconfigure our squads, because I'm not a fan of just starting newbies out on their own. Like especially as this thing because the difficulty ramps up. So what we're going to do is we're going to be splitting our veterans in between new squads, like existing and the new squad. So that way they're there to provide the pods that lets our Manticore carry 6 guys. Because currently Manticore 2 only can carry 2 guys. Nope. We have a potential problem. Snipers, remove said problem, please. Nope. And Salmon missed. As you can see, the vehicles can move. Flaming exhausts. Wow. Considering Dead Salmon's just standing there in the open. That was kind of funny. You cannot get a shot, Sestrar, so you just run. It does, yeah. It's from the DLC that gave you the black market guy. This is why I love heavies in this game. Alas, he is out of willpower, so no more jump jetting for the moment. Oh, she's no longer a problem. Oh, that's kind of hysterical. Yeah.
Moving out. Moving to position.
So we probably got the I think we got the worst possible vehicle, to be honest. Because the other vehicle, one of the things that's really useful about the other vehicles is you can actually put your troops in them. Yeah, it is still a vehicle. This is true. Vehicles. I don't know how this mod, if this mod has done something to make them better, but okay. Nah. This is why I sent Garsamore as a heavy out to begin with. You don't need to cover his retreat. Turns out jetpacks really good. Yes, he just palishy jumped his way to safety. Alright, so we have the Junker. I am not sure how, because the issue that vehicles had in base game how much ammo does it have? Ammo capacity 80. Burst 10, so it fires 8. Single shot, and then it carries 8. Okay. We've got 16 shots. The issue that they have is kind of the classic issue of vehicles in this sort of game, in that eventually you're just better off using your own dudes. So the moment where they vehicles shine is in like the early game. Turning and turning. One of our operatives has reported experiencing repeated lucid nightmares of floating up into the sky, hopelessly twisting and turning in a nausea-inducing spiral motion that seems to defy the principles of Euclidean space. They always woke up before they could see where they were going, but the frightening presence... Okay. Nothing wrong with the operative. Oh, okay. Sure. Fun fact, that is not... non-Euclidean space is a meaningless statement. Okay. Oh, okay, so they just, like, yelled at us. Cool. Also get that uplink going. So, non-Euclidean, I'm going to face cam here. Okay, so non-Euclidean. What does non-Euclidean mean? Euclidean means straight lines, right? There's a problem. Euclidean space does not exist in the real world. Yes, the normal world is non-Euclidean. That's just how it works. So, like, if you make a building, congrats, you are invoking non-Euclidean geometry, because you're making something seem flat when it isn't. There you go. That's my little mini rant for right now. You guys go start trading, I guess. Wow. Lots and lots of... Alright, cool. Laser weapons. Good to go. That's very nice to see. Oh, they will no longer trade with us. Okay, that's a tad unfortunate. Okay. Wow, there's just New Jericho everywhere, huh? Oh, boom. Alright, that gives us shotguns, which are nice. I want that first. That third Manticore is just gonna perpetually be at the bottom of our priority list. Because we don't even have the... Nope. They discover a gargantuan spinal column extending hundreds of meters into the sky, rising from a pool of mucus. It holds itself in place with we will tell the disciples about it. Yo, Anu, a gargantuan spinal column. Most of the microfiches are part of an archive documenting unsolved mysteries created on the orders of Administrator Irana Semyonova. Was forced to quit her job after an intense conflict with the KGB in 1968, and the archive was never completed. Okay. The fact that that thing hasn't erupted yet slightly worries me. There we go. Yes, there is indeed much weird shit Uh-oh. No romantic course is passed online. You see a lush but alien landscape, a basin covered in marine blue trees and twisting red pulsating vines. The ground is sprinkled with thousands of egg-shaped objects of various sizes. A Synedrian Helios hooks up to one of them and carries it away. You hear comms through the static. This is Citizen Eileen. Passage secured. You're now approaching a source of previously reported signal. Oh, I'll be damned, that's a manticore. Well, the scavs who were using it lately won't be needing it anymore. Poor bastards. The AI core is back online and it's requesting a handshake. Hey, Sleeping Beauty, you're welcome to come along. This must be the Synedrian expedition sent to investigate the Hammerfall crater. But it can't be. Where did all this vegetation come from? Oh. Oh, well, we're not stopping that, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. There's a haven that's about to get lost. Explore the site. Tech and materials. Cool. Go to the marketplace. Neurotoxin. Okay, so the junker can carry 2 guys around. Okay. Action points cost for firing weapons are reduced by 1 while a passenger is inside. That's interesting. I don't think it's worth getting, though. We have a Zerker. I guess these are the mercenaries. Oh, wait. Why are we researching Synedrian? See you around, Anaris. Let us get the infiltrator, actually. Unfortunate, but it was in South America. I can't do anything about that. One is flashed over a flashing beacon. After landing, our operators have approached the source of the signal. It's an all-emergency searchlight. All that's left of the camp. There's blackened bones. Yep, okay. Let us keep exploring. How close are we on that thing? 2 days. We can get marketplace's new stock. Cool. Okay, that we can answer. And we will. Welcome our operators with smiles and questions about the outside world. Fix that. Eric Sark Wagner is extremely pleased. He commends us to the dead god and his true prophet, the Exalted. There are many here who have families in other havens, he says, and they will finally be able to speak to their loved ones again, all thanks to the Phoenix Project. Awesome. Alright, that gives us... At the Synedrian haven of Shelley, our operatives run into a recently returned scientific expedition helmed by Professor Mathai, which had set out to explore a complex of limestone caverns in which the Pandora virus seems to produce a completely unique category of bioluminescent fungal hybrids. Unfortunately, some kind of large burrowing creature caused a collapse that buried half the team and damaged much of the equipment. Some of our advanced Phoenix tech might be able to recover the highly valuable... yeah, we'll help it. Gain 190 research. Cool. What tech do they have this time? Gauss technology. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you. So now we can start researching the Gauss technology, which lets us make the whatchamacallit, New Jericho stuff. Hold on. Alright, cool. And we got the full crew. Because the maximum amount of guys you can deploy on a mission is 8. Note the Manticore only carries 6, but you can't. The Tiamat, which is the Anu airship, which is basically a giant blimp, bioorganic blimp, can carry 8 at the cost of being slower. So, it's the full crew weekend thing. We're gonna bring you back into the team after this, Garrow. All right, let's see. Civilians alive, 5. Let's try and keep it that way. There's one over there.
Yes.
Garsmore, onto the roof with you.
Yes.
Do you see anything? No, you don't. Awkward. Alright. Good Salmon, onto the roof. Surprise me. You check that building. Get that lady out of here. You, ma'am, is it a lady or a guy? I don't know. You person, are going to sprint to the evac zone. Sestrar, get to the stairs. Pair to us. Take cover. Nyros. Good join. Surprise me in the building. Yolvin. You and your cannon. Get up there. See if you can spot anything. Arts and Haas, get in the building. And where are the Sinedrian guys? Oh, hi! Hello! I love the slow rotating while still kneeling. Just like, what? Oh, there's a Triton. Ow. Okay, rude. They're going after Oniros. They really don't like their monopoly on melee being infringed, I guess. Hi. Ow, that surprised me. Okay. Can you not? Ow. Stop it. Okay, surprise me is gonna need to recuperate after this. Oh, there's another one. Okay, he's shielded up. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. Shoot through the door.
Need an angle.
No. Back the fuck up. Alright.
What's that move?
Anaris.
No time to lose.
Live boldly or die young. You. Evacuate. Alright. You stay there. Garsamore, what am I going to do with you? Okay, you do get a shot if you're over here. Boom! Clipped him. Through the railing. He is dead. Deader than dead. Alright. Jovan. Take that cannon. Point it. Ooh, okay. Point it that way. Herdalas. You sit right there. Point your gun right at that doorway. Naros, you run back in. Because you, while I did say live boldly or die young, I'd rather you, like, you know, live boldly.
Let's do this.
Not sure where all the Sanhedrin are, but we found most of the Pandorans. Oh, there's a Sanhedrin Cypher coming up. We're running over to help. Yep, he's dead. Hi. Hello. Don't worry. We have a surprise for you. And for you too. Don't worry. We can't. We brought multiple. Hey. Mission complete. All right. Levels all around. All right. We got people to drop off to get recuperate. Failed to identify its origin.
It would appear that diplomatic relations between Sanhedrin and...
We're gonna take that because the other one drops our relations with everyone. Alright. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Surprise me. You need a break. Kiro, back on the team. Alright, now... Sestrar, you get back to Phoenix Point. Master Marksman. We'll hang out on that kill zone. Let's see. Ed Salmon is our best sniper, so he gets the spooky Jericho armor. Maybe a Speeda. Okay, we got that going. We do got a mist thing going up down here, so let us activate this space. Unexpected find. Something called Project Glory. Oh, okay. Repair that. Need that online. We need that, but we don't have the materials. So you guys need to go trading. No, we'll give you the PDW efficiency, even though we don't have any PDW. That'll just be nice later on. Alright, who are we taking with the squad? We'll take... take MC. Yeah. I'll send Onaris back, and then we'll take Fulton. And then these guys can level up. And then when we get the pause thing, these guys can file in with Manticore 2. Yes, it is Doomsday. Yeah, there's actually an even more Doom-y looking one that you can get. Oh, that's a Berserker with a mutation. Okay. Out here, is this another mutated Berserker? I'd like an Assault, to be honest. Well, actually, let's check. So we got 2 Assaults with this squad. We'll have 2 Assaults with this squad. Never mind. Okay, so we'll have 2 Assaults. No, we'll have 2 Assaults, Berserker, Sniper, and a Heavy with you. Okay, so let's see what. What else could we bring along? We can get another Sniper. What is this? Oh, that's a research lab number. Yeah, we need that fixed so we can plug that one in. What is this? Project Glory. Yes. That gets us the Rescue Helena mission. Selling tech to Sanhedrin is not ideal because they make the most of it. Oh, that's okay. Charoon and Myrmidons are on the field. That's not ideal. All right, what do we got in recruits here? We got an Assault, Condo Raider, Sanitation Expert, History of Violence. We got 2 Assaults and a Heavy. All right, we got Accuracy, Die Hard, of course. Quarterback handgun. What is this? Jump up or down? Oh, that's kind of cool. I think we're probably gonna go with. Think probably. Next is Book Thief. Okay. I think. What? Let's take this guy because being immune to Psychic Scream just seems really nice. Okay, so that gives us actually a full second crew. Oh, we don't have armor for him though. Okay. Huh. We can make him really cheap and shitty independent armor real quick. Because our Alright, we'll see in a minute. Okay. Yeah, it is better than nothing. Yes. It is indeed better than nothing. Alright, we want this back here. You guys need to start exploring. Oh! Okay, elite training from Sanhedrin is nice. Manufacturing, yeah. Nope. You. Search the area. Awesome. Love to see that. Don't. We'll give you takedown. Actually, wait. We can give him. We can actually give him the heavy armor. You know what, that works for now. And now you guys start exploring down in Egypt. Energy. Yes, okay. At Delta. Research lab. Let's get that fixed. Get that satellite uplink as fast as we can. Infiltrator class. Hell yeah. While some actions of Sanhedrin support radical pacifism, in general, Sanhedrin does not shy away from using violence when another option exists. The infiltrator is indicative of their approach to combat. Equipped with a long-range crossbow and a spider drone launcher, capable of deploying multiple autonomous explosive drones, infiltrators are capable of entering enemy territory virtually undetected to obtain information and neutralize threats before they get out of control. Yep, they have their little railgun crossbow, basically. Sanhedrin.
Sanhedrin was built on a dream. A world without hierarchies, without leaders, where human beings could embrace the potential of technology without its destructive side effects. The radicals of the old world had been proven right. The status quo could not sustain itself. But what now? What was the next step? Some argued for coexistence with the Pandoran ecosystem, hoping for a peaceful solution. Others advocated putting humanity before nature and claiming the planet for themselves. Trusting in the safety of their havens, the people of Sanhedrin argued about the best way forward, but the Pandora virus had little interest in their arguments, and its power was still growing.
Yeah, so the two factions in Sanhedrin are the Polytechnics, who are saying we need to, like, the world has changed, we need to adapt to the current environment, as opposed to trying to fight for a no longer existent ecosystem. And then the terraformers, who are saying that we should try and purge the Pandora virus from the thing and set it up to become like a paradise world. The problem with the terraformers, the little purple ship that you saw was a Tiamat. So you see these guys, that's like a New Jericho ship, that's Sanhedrin Helios. The purple ones are Anu's Tiamats. Don't know where one went. Ooh, Anu Priest class. The Anu Priest, technically called the Hieraias of the Prophet of the Dead God, is supposed to be an extension of the will of the Exalted, guiding and protecting the people in her name. To this end, they have been granted sacred forms of mutations and various holy powers, such as the ability to command and control the minds of the weak and to manipulate the mist. However, underneath the religious terminology lies an ingenious combination of advanced tech and specialized training put together by the Exalted and her closest advisor, Taxiarch Nergal. We now have a complete understanding of the methods involved in training this class of soldier and can apply them as necessary. Yeah, so these are the sacred heads. They give you various powers. Old enemy, that's the Forsaken. Joy. Manufacturing. Now we can make ammo for Kira. No, you have proper kit. We just no longer worried about running out of ammo for you. Lake Placid. Encounters Sanhedrin scientific expedition. Its purpose is to analyze a small lake that has turned an odd shade of purple and seems to be pulsating with an inner force. I can't tell whether this is a single organism or some kind of colony. Dr. Grigorovich, one of this expedition scientists, tells their operatives. Of course, that distinction may not really apply to something created by the Pandora virus. In any case, we can thing. Cover the damn thing in concrete. Let us tell Anu about it. I don't need to do that anymore. We have the Gauss technology in. Yes, let us... get that going. Tiamat development. Okay. Heads up, ahead. Has discovered a large screaming head which appears to have grown on top of an old warehouse. The head is only vaguely human, in some ways resembles a very large pumpkin. Its eyes bulge and drip with a viscous, pus-like fluid. Stalks resemble antennae, grow from its balding pate. Uglog or Nukut. And we'll tell Anu about it. Yeah, there we go.
Blessed are those who seek transformation. But to seek alone is not enough. Neither is to speak. For these were the ways of the false gods of old, who drowned in the flood that Anu commanded. To be initiated further into the sacred teachings of the Exalted, you must show that you will act on behalf of humanity. Not merely the humanity that was. There was
cast out the heathens. Ugh.
pain they had visited upon others.
That's annoying. That was a huge loss. Alright. Oh, well, they're in Iceland. Alright, balancing factions way harder in this game, in this mod. We will cancel that because the Iconoclast is just better. Yikes, we've dropped 22% Sanhedrin. Eesh. Okay. We'll rise up. Mines. Missionaries left at rest. No sign of anyone. Place. Okay. Yes, they do, but that's fine. We have to fight New Jericho repeatedly during the quest, the story, anyways. Alright. I have a better pistol. That's not ideal, to be honest. Yeah, you have to. I think you have to technically fight all the factions at least once, but you run into New Jericho fuck ups the most. Truthfully. Also, I just do not like the New Jericho ending, because New Jericho's response to the Pandora violence is, what if we just nuke everything? That may change. The Mad Monks. Their leader is Nuka-Cola. I need to remember Book Thief is, in fact, not a heavy. I'll throw him up on the roof, because there's sometimes a dude on this roof. Sestrar, you get over here. Yes, they have active camo. Pretty impressive for a bunch of random raiders. Alright. Yep, that's a negative. Probably shouldn't have tried for that shot. It was ambitious. Yeah, no, I didn't. Weirdly, the actually not really weirdly. The cultists actually have the most thought-out plan, which is pretty funny to me. The disciples of Anu know what's going on better than most everyone. Ow! Oniris is a bullet magnet, dear lord. Alright. Yeah, so the Exalted's, yikes, okay. Jeez, alright, we're gonna have to evac Oniros here, I think. Alright. I'm a dumbass. One sec. We did not have medkits. I forgot to give everyone medkits. Because I had the medkits on a bunch of people, and then I didn't swap any of those people over to the new squad. So this new squad did not have any medkits. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, you. Oh, do we just not have medkits? Oh. Okay. Huh. Alright, that's a problem. Yeah, there we go. We also only have 5 hours until we get a grenade launcher, so let's hold off on that. Replace this new stock. Cool. Hey, alright, cool. Manufacturing. We got a Demos in the works for our Intrepid assaults. Where's Sestrar? We can give him back. Yes. You. Yeah, you're good. Where was Book Thief? Fort Freyheit, Dr. Thierry Nayar is preparing to study the effects on an upcoming coronal mass ejection on the Pandorids. Unfortunately, Commander Agre thinks her research is nonsense, is refusing. Yeah. Haven leader, whatever. Alright, so we gain a bunch of research. We now have the Synedrian guns, or armor available. Awesome. Now we go. Start. Okay. You are... we will swap that out. You are good. If you're going, even if you're going to be a bit confusing. Let's put that on you, so you have more. You have like more head armor than 10. Issue med kits. You don't need the hammer, let's be real. Okay. Oh. Message retracted. Did you notice that I saw the med kits? Yes. I did remember the med kits. All right, let's try this again. Now that we've not been a dumbass and remember that, you know, we reorganize squads. The Mad Scyllas. Enemy attacked with retribution. Enemy attacks any high-ranking character becomes marked for death. Okay. Oh, and he's in that back corner back there. Okay, and he is a sniper. Wearing Swamp Cat coat. Enkidu. Schismatic disciples of... Huh. He's got a thingy. Okay. Cool. And Mohawk and Crater. Okay. It's worth the shot. Okay, so we got dudes on either side. What have you got? You've got an axe. Okay. You in the back. You got a rifle. That's not a likely shot, nor is that. Get into position. Okay, so there's an assault dude over there. You got... Okay, so Carrion's their rank. Got it. He's got a bulldog. Sastro is a bit exposed, but it was worth the risk to take that shot. Because if I had disabled him, it would have been really good. Ow. Okay. Ow. I feel like this is probably most of them. You take a shot at? Ow! Jeez. I really love those headshots on our assaults. Okay. You have a medkit. Use it. Heal yourself. You have a medkit. Heal yourself. Arrows take up this dude, which will resolve any threats from that angle. Like thief. Shoot that guy. Sestro, stop messing. lob a grenade in there. No, that's annoying. Not grenades don't do a ton, but they do consistent damage. Ow! You stop that! Okay, he's dead because we have a shotgun on him. All right. Hello. Do not charge a guy with a shotgun when you're wearing just a padded t-shirt. I don't have... I've sworn I gave... Is it Autonyros? It's Autonyros, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay.
No time to lose.
I'm here. I've got to focus.
Damn it. Things in the way. Okay. Can you? Oh, gosh dang it. So sure. Alright. At least you have this, so you can Overwatch. Over here.
Taking action.
Why? Okay, we killed that sniper. So just lob a grenade over at him. Her, I guess. Yeesh. Now, we're gonna need a rest up after this. Okay. Come on, sister. Finally! Sister finally made a shot. I don't think I actually need to. We're gonna be resting up after this anyways, so we should just kill them, not worry about healing, because he's not gonna bleed out. You were panicked. Your willpower is at shit. Your willpower is at shit. There we go. All our assaults got taken out. Badly injured. Badly injured. Yikes. But we got the thing, so now we got the next. We've progressed the next stage of Anu. I can. I guess I gotta let him in now. The disciples of Anu are now supportive of them. Cool.
You have done well. The Exalted sends her thanks. And the Synod of Yearning will speak the names of your operatives at morning prayer. Do not feel ashamed of having killed your fellow humans, although you may pity them for inclining to the old. The voiceless Hierophants shall judge you when the time is right.
Cool. Not sure if I want to take proficient. Heavy weapon proficiency. Who leveled up? So you. You'll then level Keith. Arrows. That's sure. Guess it was you. Yeah, quarterback, I guess. Alright, cool. Put the med kit in your thing. Alright. You guys need to rest. So you guys took a beating there. Alright. Another berserker. Tempting. I'd love like an infiltrator. Yeah, see, that's a Tiamat right there. See how it's like, looks like it's an airship? Where? Back. Oh. Okay, no, they're safe. They're good. Okay, Demos. Oh. I will say, it's way more fun when it's your when it's like your friends and acquaintances as your crew. All right, so Kira, you're back in action with. I forgot that Kira has just like loaded for bear with med kits. Oh yeah, Fulton has the shitty Yat. Yes, he does. We need to get another sniper. Turk. The candy cane gun.
That's our move.
You drop an Overwatch down there, please and thank you. I have high expectations of you, Dead Salmon. Kill the fucker. That's all I have to say. I'd also love like an infiltrator. An infiltrator would be fabulous. Oh, there's Myrmidons. Where's the Myrmidon? Alright, these little shits are a pain in the ass. Yes, because they can do this. They basically have jump jets. But they can attack after they do it. Unlike our jump jet guys. Get on the roof. There some more. So that's a basic Arthron. Ideal. What we like to see. See, there's the Myrmidon. It's gonna not attack. Okay. I don't think it could get to us. Alright. Salmon. Ah. Missed. He's gonna have to reload now. Okay. There's another Triton. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys in view. Take 2. Would you please? Okay, so that's second one is over there. You get in. Get that guy with us. I think he's the only Semi-Drain guy. Drop that guy. That's why I wanted the Demos. Demos guns are... The Demos is a very, very solid... it's probably the... It's the best starting assault rifle that you have access to. And induce panic on him. Yes. He is panicked. Excellent. Remember what I said about not pissing Kara off? She is a creepy psychic lady. Oh, no, there's a second Senator. Awesome. Alright, well, Dead Salmon will try and get his man, even if he needs to take out the freaking wall. That's annoying. Stop attacking the hydroponics. It's rude. I'm gonna get him. Yeah. He's evaded you twice. He won't his third time. Bastard. Stop shooting my gun. Alright.
Here. Let's go.
Get him dead. Boom! Sniper up there. Yeah, twice is indeed just rude. That guy, you are good. MC, you get a shot. No, you can't. Carsamore, you can though. Sup? Hello, friend. Colton. I'm sorry I forgot to upgrade you from the super shitty assault rifle. We'll fix that after this. I can't jump jet up because the overhang is... We're under the overhang. That's annoying. Alright. Gosh dang. I can't mind control. Now I can. You're mine. Alright, you. Stop attacking the hydroponics! Son of a bitch. Okay. For that. So the funny thing is the battle just ends. Kara's just gonna walk away with her Triton on a leash. I believe when we get containment, that counts as capturing a Pandoran. We do eventually start eating the Pandorans, just so you know. That is indeed where this game goes. Ooh, yes. Oh, we were just talking about needing a new sniper. Banshee McConnell. Okay. Whoa, and she comes loaded for bear. Dang. Alright, who was... Okay, we don't have person signed up. Okay. Let's see. So she's got gunslinger, heavy weapons proficiency. Ooh, that's sick. That's a good combo. Oh, so that's the Sinedrian one. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so she comes loaded for bear. Nice. It's squatter. Gives her the +2 strength. Cool. Kiro's leveled up. She's got PDW proficiencies. She keeps getting shot at, so we will boost her HP. Next, Myrmidon autopsy. Okay. Yeah, no, we want Pandoran evolution. What's in our thing? We got the Goliath and then another thing. Where is Fulton? Yo, have a proper gun. Yeah. Sorry about that. Actually, you know what? We should give this to Arts and Haas. He is our primary assault. We got that going. port purity. They're safe. They got that in hand. We got another Pandoran nest over here, which would be good. How are these guys looking? Manticore 2 is ready. Do I? Manticore 2. Yeah, I think these guys can handle a nest. So let's send them in. You guys... we need to start making our way into the Americas. Let us head this way. We don't need to activate that base. Delirium area. Okay. Let's go on in. Also, rule of thumb. Never take... see a dead summon. Never take a vehicle into the caves. I'll probably start streaming more and more over the summer because, you know, it's vacation. Alright. Oh, we have one immediate in view. That's nice. We like to see that.
What's this?
Boom. Yes, they don't have room. What's up? Goodbye.
Here comes the Phoenix.
Here comes the Phoenix. Alright. Sestra. Redeem yourself. There we go. I was about to say, I would not be surprised. It might be right back there, actually. Okay. Oh, we got the head. Nice. Wait, you saw it? Where? The second one just behind it? Is it? Maybe. We'll see. No, this is part of the yeah. Yes, they actually become cover. Fun fact. They actually become pretty decent cover. Go. Sestra doing his level best to be redeemed. Where's that? Okay. Get right up. Say hello. Introduce yourself. And deal with that. Right, you. It's in the back of the room. Huh. A suspicious, a suspicious cave tile. Oh, it is right back there. All right. You, fun fact, jumping, much reduced in the caves, because caves.
Let's do this. Okay. Watch out, I'm moving in. In my sights. And one more
Yep.
to the list.
What's that dealt with? Nest. Cleared. Levels up. Awesome. Everyone likes us more. Hey, we got mutation technology. All is good. Berserker class. We just have a long ass queue. Turn fire on y'all then. Yeah, we'll give them takedown. Start boosting speed. Surprise me, it was Book Thief, Game, Die Hard. What we got in the recruitment pool? An infiltrator with sniper rifle proficiency. You're on. Welcome to the team. Just, yeah. We need to make her some stuff, but that sounds amazing. Alright, you guys, see what's on sale at the market. No more subjugator, navigator beacon. Huh. Advanced. Ooh, that's big. That is very big. That's cybernetics. Right there. They still probably won't trade this. Guys, start exploring Africa. You guys that prisoner of ice, yeah, is in the thing. We also need to get. Looking at an abandoned mining camp. The miners appear to have been killed not by Pandorans, but by entirely human security forces, likely during one of the major strikes that occurred during the course of World War III. Remember, banners detailing the miners' demands still fluttering the breeze. have recovered all the resources they find. It looks like after the miners were killed, no one was a thing. A typically meaningless tragedy, the kind history is full of. That's a lot of thing. Alright, so we need to get Omega online, it looks like. Yeah, because we don't have any things we need scanning. Alright, base info. We need that fixed. We need that going. We need, we don't need those fixed at the moment. Alright, you guys head your way to Asia. Omens of the Void, okay. We believe are observing the first effects of the Naric delirium on a collective scale. We are observing. The phenomenon is akin to mass hysteria. Sinidro's psychosociologists are rationalizing the documented instances of widespread psychosis as the result of stresses to which our communities are subjugated. However, the global scale and eerie thematic homogeneity of these events suggest a different causal relationship. Given what we know about the Naric delirium and its connection to the myths, there is little room for doubt. Our collective psyche has become another battleground. Oh God, that's the pure. Several members of base personnel have been caught sleepwalking, drawing elliptical shapes on the walls in an overlapping, almost hypnotic pattern. Individuals are confused. Activity void reduced by 2. Okay, so we're at a max at 6. Okay. That's the pure right there. That's not great. An Arthron Umbra. What are they? Hey, you ask me, but I do not know. There's nothing in them to sequence. Perhaps you should talk to Martika the priest. These purple shadows our warriors speak of sound like her field of expertise, a disciple's Gene Smith. Our soldiers are under immense stress, not to mention the drug cocktail and direct cortical stimulation administered to them on a constant basis. Yeah, the new Jericho guys are drugged. One or two of them started seeing oil monsters. I say it's a tolerable side effect. Triton Umbra. It grew from the fisherman's pool of blood in the ground, like water from a spigot, flowing in reverse. I shot it. We all shot it. We emptied our mag into the fragging thing. Then it just melted. There was nothing left. I don't know what got the rest of the squad. Maybe there was more of those things. Maybe it was the regular Krabbies. I lost it. I ran away, never looking back. Citizen Brockman, sole survivor of Recon Team Echo, Sinidron. Oh, but the Umbras are quite real, I assure you. Why wouldn't they be, when we live in the age of horrors? Alistair Ashby, Phoenix Project. Lovely. Alright, get to the haven, please. Enduring Evolution. Cool. Oh, it's the Forsaken. Oh, okay. This is not the pure. I thought it was the pure. The Forsaken are much less bad than the pure. There are two hostile miter factions that you can run into. The pure are fully cybernetic guys who are driven insane from the fact that they are now complete cyborgs, and then you have the Forsaken who are fully mutated guys. Yes, and Javert is just being a thing. He's not happy with me because we trimmed his nails earlier today because they were getting so long that he was trying to wear them down by scratching everything, and he is categorically incapable of using his scratch posts, so we have to do it with clippers. I will show you what the Forsaken look like when we spot one of them, but we have not spotted one of them. Aha! Madden Mutants. You're facing a pack of Forsaken called the Madden Mutants. Their leader is Vel Zaroth. Fearsome. Anyways, you can see the character lose 2 willpower. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so we look at the Forsaken here, you will notice they are fully mutated. They are tanky sons of bitches. They have 30 armor in all their locations. They regenerate. They're resistant to fire, etc., etc., etc. Just you know, give it a shot. Lob it from downtown.
I know how to do this.
When you are mutating your own guys, you can only modify 2 of their 3 locations with either cybernetics or mutations. Once you give them either a cybernetic implant or a mutation, you cannot give them the reverse, as I recall.
Making haste.
Weirdly, though, the Forsaken use a lot of New Jericho guns. I don't know why. Oh, right, your food thing is empty. Or food thing, water thing. There you go. Drink and be happy. Game. Game. Oh, okay. I was like, game? Okay, the game is freezing out, so I'm gonna end the stream here because I have to eat and everything, and then get ready for the session tomorrow. So we will stream later. Oh, is the game deciding to work? No. Okay, never mind. Well, I need food. Anyways, see y'all later. We'll